Oh my good golly gee. This video could honestly be outdated by the time this day comes and goes. Because today we are referring back to the World Junior Summer Showcase, after we already spoke about Michael Hage and Matthew Schaefer of the Habs and the Islanders. We are referring back to the tournament and what has been going on, because the Montreal Canadiens are having themselves a field day. Because if you head over to the top scoring players in this year's WJSS, you will see a very particular Montreal Canadiens prospect who is tied for first in the tourney in points. It is none other than Saku Koivu's son, Aatos Koivu, who has 6 goals in 4 games played. He leads the entire tournament in goals. He is tied for first in the tournament in points. And after getting into a little bit of a shoving match, a pushing and yelling match a little bit with Michael Hage, we saw Aatos Koivu and Team Finland take themselves yet another dub. Now, the reason I say this video might be kind of aged poorly is because we have ourselves the final game of the World Junior Summer Showcase, Sweden versus Finland over here. It is going to be at 1 p.m. Saturday, August 2. So, depending on what happens in that game, we may see ourselves some more shenanigans or some more goals or whatever scored then. You can see here, Team USA lost to Finland on Friday, August 1st, yesterday. So, USA is going to play off against Canada in what is essentially the third place game. Sweden and Finland are going to be in the first and second place game. That will take place later today. But Aatos Koivu has been in a spot where he has been undoubtedly one of the most impactful players of this tournament. And when you look at the names, I mean, you take a look at the guys who are producing, the guys who stand out, really. I mean, Aatos Koivu is going out there competing against guys like James Hagens, you have Leo Salin-Wallenius, you've got Michael Hage, Cullen Potter, Alexander Zetterberg is over here, Caden Lindstrom, LJ Mooney, Lucas Pettersson. I mean, there are a number of notable prospects who have made themselves known throughout this tournament, and none other than Aatos Koivu have these guys boosted their stocks up so impactfully. Koivu is 19 years old, 6 feet, 170, a right-handed center. In addition to having the right habits away from the puck, Koivu has legitimate skill as a shooter. It's not all about the one-timer, though, as Koivu also has a variety of different shot types polished down to a promising level. He's comfortable shooting from either leg, and his curl and drag wrister mechanics were some of the best amongst draft-eligible Europeans. This is a guy who has a goal-scoring touch, who was not afraid to use that goal-scoring touch in the TPS junior team's playoff run this recent campaign, and equally is not afraid to use that shot in this World Junior Summer Showcase. He has been potting in goals left, right, and center, capped off with yet another double-goal performance against Team Sweden yesterday. Or, excuse me, the Americans yesterday. To help us out, let's go over on to dailyfaceoff.com, where Stephen Ellis, from yesterday, wrote and posted about the World Junior Summer Showcase standouts from August 1st, aka Day 5. This article will be linked in the description, but if you scroll down over here, this is the write-up on Koivu. They don't hand out awards for this tournament, but Koivu has easily been the MVP. He had another 2 goals today, and his ability to drive into the slot to create chances all week long has made him incredibly dangerous. Koivu wastes no time getting his shot off, and he's always in the right spot at the right time. You also had yourselves this article, posted by Lori Sastamoinen from earlier this morning, how Aatos Koivu is amazing in North America. NHL super promises were rudely left in second place. Now, this is a Finnish article, the original text is in Finnish, but I translated it via the Google machine. So let's just go over this quick little summary over here from suomikeikko.com. Montreal Canadiens prospect Aatos Koivu has been completely unstoppable with the Finnish U20 team at the World Junior Summer Showcase. The Young Lions defeated the USA, which is teaming with NHL superstars, 6-3 on Saturday. Koivu scored 2 goals in the game. He now has scored 6 goals in 4 games on the tournament. Koivu's fiery vibe has also been noted behind the sedge. Young Lions Matthias Vahanen and Daniel Nieminen combined for 4 points apiece in the game. Vahanen scored a goal and 3 assists, Nieminen 4 assists. Jasper Kuta also scored twice. Finland will face Sweden in the final late on Saturday, having won all 4 of their matches in the tournament. And then finally, we also have ourselves just some tweets going out there and talking about the status here. Aatos Koivu continues to be the standout from the World Junior Summer Showcase, another 2-goal game. Aatos Koivu showed in this game how dangerous he is every time he is on his off wing. He took on defenders, luring them in, only to slightly maneuver the puck to get inside and shoot. He did this various times, and the USA had no answer. So, obviously, I'm not going out there and saying that Aatos is going to be the second coming of his dad. I mean, literally, Saku Koivu was a Habs captain, and that's a lot to live up to, I would say. But Aatos, as a guy who was drafted in the 3rd round of 2024's draft, I mean, you can talk about the nepotism of it all, you can talk about the namesake, the fan service, all of these extra things that in a way, diminish the draft pick of Aatos Koivu. But like it or not, get upset about it or not, which I don't think any Habs fan is upset, but there is a very legitimate argument that says that this guy is really, really good, and for a 3rd-round pick, he is providing extraordinary value with his ability to come in on the wing, make a little bit of a move, cut to the inside, take a shot, and score goals at a blistering pace. This dude is fantastic. And ultimately, when it comes to Aatos Koivu being the son of Saku, it just makes it all the more fun to cheer for this guy, and to be on his side and to support him as he faces off against Team Sweden in the final later today. If Team Finland ends up losing today, then okay, like, that's my fault here for making a video prematurely about everything going on. But let's be real, it's not even the World Juniors, it's the World Junior Summer Showcase, so this isn't really, like, the most impressive stage to be producing the points. Like, I don't want to diminish anything that he has accomplished or that anybody else has accomplished in this tournament, but if Aatos Koivu can do this at the regular World Juniors, oh boy. You thought Habs fans were going to get annoying this summer? They're going to get even more annoying seeing this guy go out there and do his thing on the grandest stage of the junior prospect scene. But for now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Aatos Koivu and his 6 goals in 4 games at the World Junior Summer Showcase. I didn't want to showcase any of the footage here because copyright on YouTube is very strict nowadays, so that's just kind of how the business works, folks. I apologize. The videos are available online. It's all there for you, but just to keep myself safe, I'm not going to directly showcase any of that on here. But thoughts in the comments section below about Aatos Koivu. What are your opinions about him as a prospect? I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.